Welcome to the season preview for Akron Women's Lacrosse with head coach Elaine Jones. Coach, you're in your first season. You're nearly approaching the season opener at Cal. Just talk about the team, so far.
Oh, I'm really excited about this team. We accomplished a lot during the fall ball. The players worked really hard, and they've been doing a great job since they've been back from break. We have a tough schedule ahead of us, but like I said, everyone's excited for a new year, new season. So we have some really big goals ahead of us.
You've got a good mix of returners who have experience with this program here, as well as some newcomers. Just kind of talk about how that blending of personalities and talents has gone so far and what you're expecting this season.
Yeah, we have a really great blend of returning players, led by our fifth years, Sarah Reck and Kaya Kuntu. We also have four captains that have done a really great job so far of helping lead the team. Noelle Boyd, Anjali Silverheels, Lexi Hardy, and Jackie Glassy. They're doing a really great job, and they're also really helping the younger players understand what it's going to take to achieve our goals. We have a goal of winning a MAC championship, as well as a lot of other goals. So, everybody's buying in. I think the freshmen have done an outstanding job of acclimating to, the college level of lacrosse, and everyone is just very excited for the upcoming season.
Talk about the opportunity you have with this team to be able to take them, for lack of a better term, on a bonding trip that, to go across the country to play two really talented teams, to kind of set the bar for where you hope this team can go.
Yeah, I know when our athletic director, Charles Guthrie, mentioned that, he was going to take the team, we were going to take the team to California. Just the smiles that lit up the room, the excitement was palpable. So I think we've just been going off that the entire fall. It's been in the back of our minds, and all of a sudden it's a week away. So the players know that this is a business trip. It's not just all fun in the sun. We're going to California, but it's exciting. It's different. We have players who've never flown across the country. Some might not have flown at all. So, to have the opportunity to go play Cal and Davis, these are two strong Pac-12 teams. I think it's a great way to start the season. It's a way to challenge ourselves and see where we stand. It'll be a good barometer that, we can look back on as we move forward with our season. We have a challenging season ahead of us. So this, this trip is just the start of it.
You've got some successful goal scorers in your team that are returning from injury from last year. Just kind of talk about some of that front line that you're expecting to help you guys this year.
Well, actually, that's the thing. I'm not really sure what we're expecting. Noelle didn't play a ton last year. Yes, she is back from injury, but the leading scorer I think we have returning is Macy Vale, and after that, we just have a lot of unknowns. I'm still wondering myself where the scoring is going to come from. So we're actually, we're both going to be figuring that out when the time comes next week.
Moving from offense to defensively, talk a little bit about your keepers that will be in net, a little bit about each of them, what they bring to this team.
Yeah, I think, we have three goalies on our roster, and we have returners Kylan Rude and Hannah Sanders, and all three are different, and they have different strengths, I would say. I don't know who's starting yet. I think it's quite the race so far. I think we're just waiting to see how they do. But they have experience returning, and our freshman is learning a lot. So I expect all three of us to help, be a strong backbone of our defense, whoever's in.
Talk a little bit about the style of play that you expect your team to have over the course of the spring season.
Oh, that's another good question. I think we're still working on the style of play. We're working on who fits in best where. What can this team be good at? Where are we not as strong? So I think, like I said, this California test will be a good barometer of where we are and where we need to go. And I think as the season progresses, we will develop more of a unique identity based on the personnel that we have and the strengths they bring and what we excel at.
Also, you have those captains you talked about, the fifth-year folks, maybe touch a little bit about the young ladies that have come in to join the program, whether it be with you or with the previous coaching staff.
Yeah, the returners from last year have all done an excellent job of buying in and, continuing to elevate their game. The freshmen, or the newcomers, let me start over. I don't want to say freshmen. The returning players have all done a really good job of buying in, and, they're bringing their skills that we've also been able to help elevate from some of the things that they did last year. As for the newcomers, I think we'll definitely have some starters on offense, maybe the midfield, maybe defense. I think the newcomers have done a really good job of elevating themselves to the college game. Of course, they still have a lot to learn, but I've been particularly impressed with their ability to make this transition and to, add to the team.
And then maybe in your own words, just kind of tell us a little bit about yourself, Coach, and kind of your background and what your goals are here at Akron.
Yeah, I've been coaching for a long time, and I'm a competitive coach, and my goals for Akron are to elevate the program. We want to break into that top 100. We want to lead the MAC in multiple categories. We certainly want to win the MAC. We also want to do better in our non-conference, section of our games as well as our conference. So I certainly have a lot of goals for the players on the field. There's always goals off the field, academically, personally. More than just lacrosse, we want to have good people on the team who enjoy being here, who have fun being around each other, and have pride in playing for Akron and the goals that we want to accomplish.
And then last one I think I have, you just kind of touched the non-conference schedule. You're heading out to California in a week, but talk about the non-conference and how it will prepare you for conference play.
Yeah, it's a tough schedule, and starting in California with these two Pac-12 teams is hard. We also have added Ohio State to the schedule. I think that's going to be a good challenging game, and we have another trip down to Gardner-Webb and Presbyterian. We have Lindenwood coming in and Radford. So I think we have a lot of games that will challenge us and will prepare us for conference. So once again, there's nothing but excitement for what we have moving forward. And I know the girls are ready to get going, and so am I.
I guess, and finally, kind of what excites you about this university, this program, whether it be now, moving forward, that really brought you to this position and drives you daily?
Me daily is, the pride that everybody has in Akron in being a Zip. It's pride in the athletic department. It's pride in our school. I think there's a competitiveness amongst our team as well as all the athletic teams here, and just wanting to do well and wanting to be successful. So every day, I come in wanting to achieve those goals as well, and I hope that I pass that on to my players. I just have a lot of pride in being here, and I can't continue to express my excitement enough at having the opportunity and getting ready to compete this year with this group of players. Yeah, I really loved my talk with Charles. He's presented the women's lacrosse program as just a really great opportunity to help raise the level. I was excited by his vision for the program, as well as his vision and commitment to, Akron athletics in general. I think it's a great time to be a Zip here, and I'm excited and looking forward to, having the women's lacrosse program, win that MAC championship.